Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion. Your host and welcome back to the Baseball Hut, and hopefully you like this video. Hit that subscribe button. We got a bunch of roster moves here today that happened, and a couple of updates for you. The first one is Sean Reed Foley was placed on outright waivers. Easy for me to say. And that means some team can pick him up. He pitched really well last year, but there is a possibility if nobody picks him up and he goes through waivers, the Mets will send him down to minor leagues. They're clearing a spot on the 40-man roster. So just keep that in mind. Also, Brandon Nimmo. Brandon Nimmo is dealing with some kind of knee soreness. He doesn't seem too concerned with it. I said this before. The Mets should really think about putting him as the full-time DH here. I think that time should come, to be honest with you. Get him off his feet, and that way you just head and just be an offensive player, purely. But also we have other moves. Players getting sent to minor league camp. You see it on the side here. The Mets are sending down Ty Adcock. Very unfortunate name. You can figure that one out. Right-handed pitcher, Adbert Azalea. He signed a 2-year deal, and he's going to be with the Mets for a couple of years. He's coming off Tommy John surgery. Dom Hamill. 2021 draft pick by the Mets. He was left unprotected. He's back. He's getting sent back to the minors. Oliver Ortega, the Mets' best prospect, Brandon Sprout, and right-handed pitcher Blake Tidwell, who pitched. They both pitched very well in spring training. And also they send down infielder Ryan Clifford, outfielder Drew Gilbert. He has not played yet. The Mets are going to take their time with him. I was reading an article about him. Outfielder Rafael Ortega. Catcher Kevin Parada, and I saw MLB.com talked about him. Interesting. We talked about him, interestingly enough. He's not on the top 30 prospect list for MLB.com for the first time. He's been in the Mets organization, so his stock has completely collapsed. And then there's Alex Ramirez. Speaking of which, still in the organization, but still believe in him. You sent down Luke Ritter, infielder. Saw him today during the spring training game a little bit. And the Mets' best position prospect, Jet Williams, also went down to minor league camp. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about Starling Marte, who has not played yet. There is a possibility that he may start the season on the injured list. But apparently, there is a team that's interested in him. Let's try to trade him all offseason. And one of the teams that he was being pushed to, being peddled to, was the Kansas City Royals. And this is a headline from SI.com. Mets Starling Marte still drawing interest from AL Central team, according to an insider. Starling Marte still drawing interest from the Royals, despite a trade for the outfielder falling through during the offseason. Wasn't that interesting? The New York Mets outfielder Starling Marte still be on the move. Earlier in the offseason, a trade that would send Marte to the Royals in exchange for reliever Hunter Harvey fell through during the winter meetings, but Kansas City is reportedly not shutting the door on a potential trade for the All-Star outfielder. According to Joel Sherman of the New York Post, the Royals still have some level of interest in acquiring Marte. The Royals made a push to try to acquire him in winter, but could not find agreement with the Mets, who were interested in relievers such as Hunter Harvey or Angel Serper, while Kansas City wanted to give away a lesser arm. According to Sherman, quote, the Royals have wanted to obtain a veteran bat who can hit fifth in their lineup, and they were willing to expand payroll with a 3-year offer to Anthony Santander, who instead signed with Toronto. So if this is still unsolved, Kansas City has not completely closed the door on him, says Marte, who's closing in on playing time in spring, and has had his Mets role reduced to basically righty part of a DH platoon. In my opinion, the Mets, just based on what they did, they made this trade the other day, last week, for Alexander Canario. Partially because I think they probably feel that they could play him in the outfield a little bit. And they were playing him today. He's got big power, but he didn't offer a lot other than that. Marte, who offers a lot, but he doesn't play. He's 36 years old. Mets could move him if they can get him on the field. And maybe perhaps they put Canario in the outfield a little bit with Jesse Winker, play them in the outfield, and make Brandon Nimmo the full-time DH. In my opinion, that's what I would do. Okay, but you have to move Marte, no matter what. He cannot be here. Okay, just based on the fact that there's no value to the contract. The contract is a terrible contract now. That's why you gotta be very careful about signing free agents now in their 30s. And the Mets are stuck with this contract, but they'd have to eat the money to move him, and that's something to you have to keep in mind. But I want to thank people for coming into the channel of the last video. That last video is still going, believe it or not. I posted that video late on Sunday night. It's got an enormous amount of views on it. I thank you. It's gotten a lot of new subscribers in here. I thank you as well. All new subscribers for watching this video. Welcome to the channel. Welcome aboard. And all people that watch, thank you. And of course, all my regulars, I thank you as well. And of course, if you send me a super thanks or become a member of the channel, you get a shout out. And of course, you get a post in the community. So thank you for watching. Again, please subscribe to the Baseball Hut, and I'll see you later.